Hello Frosties, welcome back to my channel. As you can see today, we are doing another deco lads binder type of video. I'm super excited. Today we are doing sylus. I have my stickers already picked out because I figured that would not make this video an hour and 40 minutes long like the Xavier one. And I also have his 2 things of photo cards that I'm excited to put in here. And then we have more of my polkas that Jaylene printed out for me, so we're gonna also add those inside the binder. And I picked this one for the outside. So for sylus, we are doing a black, white, red theme. So if you know his character, you know, but if not, we're gonna talk about sylus this entire video, and I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and get our polka out, and we'll start decorating our polka first, and then we'll get into sylus. I filmed that Xavier video like forever ago. Like, I know I just posted it, but I filmed that like literally so long ago. I'm trying to get it to where this will focus on this. Well, I don't know. Is that good? I don't know if it's focusing. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this. Hopefully it focuses. But anyway, I filmed that Xavier video so long ago, like before Valentine's Day, and it's April 1st today. Well, April 2nd today, actually. So, yeah, it's been a while. So, for Xavier's, I put, like, on the polka, I put Zay because that's what I have him named in my phone thingy on lads. But for sylus, I have Big Birdie saved as him, so I don't know if I want to do that. Also, I put these in here, so I don't know if I already put Big Birdie on one of his other ones. Oh, I didn't even deco a sylus one. Oh, well, maybe. See, this is kind of the style I want to do for sylus, is with this Caleb one that I did. Maybe I will put my dragon, actually, because he's a dragon. So let's do that. And what do I want to use? These or these? Are these gonna be way too big, like the letters? I feel like they might be, so maybe we'll use these. Yeah, I'm out of the little Y's, so maybe we might have to use, well, I'm out of Y's on that one and this one, so I'm out of Y's. That's great. If we did Big Birdie, or should we just put dragon? I'm out of N's as well. I've been using the M's as N's for that. Dang, I only have one in here as well. Let's just put, I guess maybe just put dragon. But is that gonna sound weird? Maybe we put my in this, like the big letters, and then put dragon in this, the cursive. Let's just try that, and then we'll see where we go from there. But yes, so hi, welcome. I feel like this is already like a rushed video, but I'm very excited to be decorating for sylus's binder. Sylus, whenever I did that video for Xavier, which was filmed a long time ago, sylus was my second favorite love interest, but now he's probably my 3rd, possibly 4th. Not saying that I dislike sylus, because I do not, but I feel as though there's no S's in these. Dude! Okay, we're just gonna use all of these ones. Or wait, I don't need an S for sylus. Hold on. D R, there's A, G, O, in. Okay, good. I can use these. All right. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, he has become like my third or possibly fourth favorite. I feel like him and Zane at the moment are kind of tied for third. So my current my current favorites are Xavier, he's still my favorite, and then Caleb. I don't want to get too much into Caleb. His myth just came out and I have been in my Caleb feels right now. But I've been in my Caleb feels ever since he's been a love interest, to be honest. So again, we're not going to get into Caleb, but Caleb is definitely my second favorite, like locked in. So it's between Sylus and Zane. Lately, I've been in my Zane feels because of his little date card that he had. That really got me with Zane. I was like, actually, that's the cutest thing I've ever, you know, seen in my life. But then Sylus had his magnum opus card that was very cute. And that also got me in my Sylus feels a little bit. So I'm like, I just, at this point, I don't know who's my third and fourth. And then my least favorite is Raphael. Not because I dislike Raphael. It's just because I don't find him, I don't romanticize about him in that way. Like, I don't see him as a love interest. I see him more as an annoying neighbor or like an annoying, like, person, like a bestie. Yeah, like a bestie. Like, he's a bestie and he's like annoying, kind of. Like, I can only hang out with him for like a maximum of 2 hours a day. Like, if that. Like, sorry to my Raphael girlies, but it's like I literally can't handle him for longer than that. Like, once we've reached our 2 hours, like, I've got to go, queen. Like, I've got to leave. Okay, that's kind of cute, right? I'm hoping that you guys can see that. I hope you guys can see that. I wonder if I pull this down just a bit and it's closer to me. That might be a little bit better. Okay. So we've got our little saying down. So my dragon. Then we're gonna, do we use these flowers? Or do we use these ones? Because I have two options. I feel like we have less of this and more of this, so this would look good, better in the binder. And then I also have, hold on. I have some like chain looking stickers. I think they might be in here, like they're black. These that I used for Caleb's. And maybe we could do something with this. So let's see here. Let's pull this the rest of the way off. Maybe we can like do something like this. Maybe. Would that look stupid? Well, I've already placed it, but I could take it off. Ah, okay. I feel like that's too long. Maybe, come on. Oh no. Okay. Maybe if we, should we do it like this way? Like, okay, maybe I like that better. Do we like this? And then we can like add stuff around it, you know? Okay, let's do that. And then maybe we can start another one. And then I'm gonna have to get scissors because I'm gonna have to cut this. Oh gosh. Can you guys see? I hope so. Okay, maybe I zoom out just a touch. Okay. I'm gonna cut this here. And then we're gonna use this little piece somewhere. Maybe like here. Okay, cute. Okay, what do we think so far? Kind of cute. Okay. And then we're gonna add some of these. So, okay, here's a rose. So maybe, I wish it was flipped the other way. Okay, I don't like this one. Maybe we use this one. Maybe put it like right here. Yeah. Okay, 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 okay. We're eating. All right. I want something up here though. Wait, I do have this butterfly. But would that be way too big? This is the last butterfly of this sheet, and I wanted to use it for sylus. Would this be way too big? Well, I've already committed, it's on there. Wait, that's actually kind of pretty. Wow. Okay, wait. All right. Maybe we should have a few like flower petals because I have some petals on here. Let's, oh God. Maybe like one there. And are these hearts or petals? This is a petal. We'll just kind of, you know, escalate them down. This is a petal. Okay, I'm liking how this is turning out. I don't see any more petals, but we do have a few hearts. Maybe this small one here. Put it right here. I think that's enough for the polka. I feel like that's good. So I can actually get rid of this sheet. I can throw it away because there's no more stickers on it. Okay, well, that works. All right. Let's get my binder back in frame and we can zoom out. I'm sorry I haven't talked much about sylus, but anyways, yeah, sylus is like third-ish rank for me. What can I say about sylus? I guess we could talk about him as a character. So sylus was announced in July of last year. He was not one of the OG 3, which was Xavier, Zane, and Raphael. Wait 1 second. I need to figure out what I want to use for his, because I'm going to put sylus up here. Darn, I wish I had some S's in this because that would work, and Y's. I'm out of both. So we can't use these. I mean, we could use these, but what if we used these letters? That could work. Let's use these ones because they're like, they have like a chrome look to them. But anyway, so sylus came a little late, and I feel like he saved the game for the creators because a lot of people did not like the main 3 or didn't find a trait in them that they liked, which is fine. Because your choices were nonchalant doctor, sleepy boy Xavier, or sassy Raphael. You didn't really have like a, I don't want to say like really masculine man, because Zane is very masculine in my opinion. It's just he doesn't show it that much, I don't think, because he's so like doctor mode all the time. But yeah, there wasn't like a big like bad guy, and that's a lot of Silas's mischaracterizations, because I think he was put into the game to like stir up like, oh, there's a bad guy coming in and he's so hot. He's like the mafia boss. He's like dangerous. He's like, I hate that Y so bad. But whatever. And he's like, you know, like the big bad guy that we all are like swooning over and all the things. But actually, Sylus is very much a cutie tootie pookie pie. And I love that, because I am not a big, like, if they did characterize Sylus like that, like the big, which of course he has to like put up that front, but in reality, he worships the ground that the MC walks on, to be honest. So I am hating how his name is turning out in these letters, actually. So I might have to switch the letters out. Because why does this U look like this, actually? Yeah, I'm not liking this at all. We're gonna put these letters back, and we're gonna use the other letters. Sorry. But anyway, like I was saying, he is very much a pookie pie. Now, Sylus's character, he is a Anakinus leader, which the Anakinus leader lives in the N109 zone, which is like the kind of scary place that people don't want to go to. And I feel like he's very, well, he's well known there because he's like the leader. He's like the big thing there. So I feel like that's why people are like, oh yeah, like if you just get into the game, you're like, whoa, who's this dude? He's kind of scary, but he's really like the sweetest person. Like I feel like he would do anything for her. Like he literally, first of all, let's go back in time to his myth, okay? So Sylus is a dragon, obviously. So yes, they all have myths. So like in the main story, they're all kind of reincarnated into their, you know, current story. And they kind of remember it, which is a little odd to me. I don't really truly understand why they remember these things. But Sylus was a dragon. And, you know, dragons... Shy has given me a lot of information about dragons because she is a Sylus girly, by the way. Is that even? I feel like that is not even. But Shy is a dragon and Sylus girly, so I have consulted her about these things. And I'm like, I don't really understand what this all means. But from my perspective, dragons like to be loners and like to be alone. And they love, like, jewels and they like luxury things. So that's why you always see dragons in, like, these, like, caves that have all this treasure and things like that. Because they like luxury and things like that. And they find humans to be very greedy people. And so that's why they don't like them. And that's whenever, you know, when they come and get the treasure in the caves and crap, they're like, they like are kill them. Because they're like, you greedy hoe. But anyway, we're going to start decoing around this a little bit. I'm going to use some of these flowers. But, yeah, so Sylus is a dragon, and I believe okay, I haven't watched Sylus's myth, and I don't really, because I want to wait till there's a rerun and I get it and I watch it myself because I don't want to spoil it for myself. But from my understanding, the MC goes there and tries to kill him, maybe. And, wow, that's really pretty, actually. Wow. And, so, oh my god, this is really pretty. Sorry, I'm trying not to, like, go back and forth, but this is a really pretty deco. Wow. Like, even that by itself is really pretty. Wow. But we're going to add more. Anyways, what am I getting to? So yes, he is a dragon, and he was by himself in the little cave with the little, you know, things. And MC names him Sylus because he didn't have a name, and then they fall in love, and then he ends up sacrificing himself for her, and she curses him to love her in every like life that they have together. And I feel like that is so selfish of MC. That was so selfish. Because now he loves her in this main story, and she doesn't remember him, and she hates him. So it's like, okay, that's not great. So yeah, that's really upsetting. So now that's like the main story is the MC thinks that Sylus killed her family, which he did not. And she thinks that he's this really big, bad, scary person, and he's not. He just loves her. He wants to be with her. He wants to resonate with her. And she doesn't because she's so, like, grossed out by him. Not, like, grossed out, but, like, she's scared and hates him a little bit. But yeah, that's, like, the main part that's going on right now in the main story. But then I think, in the AUs and things like that, and, like, the myth cards and all the things, she kind of like starts to like gets feelings for him and all the things, and she sees his soft side a lot, and I really love that about Sylus. I think that he's such a sweetie. And this guy he is so, he's kind of nonchalant, but he also like loves the banter. Like, they have such good banter, and that's another reason why I love Sylus a lot, is because it's like, oh my god, he's so funny. Like, he really is. And I love that about him. Sorry, I'm trying to, this kind of looks like a dragon eye, right? That's kind of crazy. Where should I put that? Should I even put that anywhere? I don't know. Maybe inside the binder. But I have these like little black like jewel things. Maybe put one right there by his name. I don't know. Or yeah, we'll put that there. But some Sylus characteristics we can go over. Sylus loves to sing, but the man is tone deaf. He cannot carry a tune to save his life. This is a little snippet of him singing Happy Birthday, okay?
In that case, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Why are you looking at me like that? It's almost as if I'm tone deaf. Your taste in music is quite unique, to say the least.
Yeah. So that's Sylus. So I also got some music note stickers and some cats, which this is kind of a perfect Sylus like sticker sheet, because again, the music notes, and his nickname for us is Kitten.
Don't run away, kitten. It's only fair that I return the favor.
Listen, never in my whole 26 years of my life I have been here on this earth have I been called Kitten, and nor will I ever want to be, unless it is this man, Sylus. This is the only man I would allow to call me such a nickname, okay? Never would I ever let a real man call me Kitten. I think I would actually explode. I think I would actually puke, like actual vomit, onto that person if they said that to me. Like, I can't do that. Like, that's just a big no. I just cannot. There's just no absolute way that I would allow that to happen. But Sylus, yes, I would allow.
Don't worry, it was an unknown number. I'm not in the mood to reveal our relationship right now.
Because it doesn't sound weird coming from him. You know what I mean? Like, he's just... Wow, this deco is coming along so well. I'm, like, super excited. Sorry, I'm, like, talking through it all, but, like, I feel like I'm cooking, and I feel like if I stop to talk about it, like, it's gonna get ruined. So I'm just kind of, you know... I feel like I'm missing something in this area, but I have that there, so I don't know what I would put there. I don't know. And I don't want to put more flowers, so I feel like that's enough. But, again... never would allow a real person to call me that name ever in my life. That is an absolute no. But Sylus, the way he says it, at first it kind of sounds condescending. It kind of sounds like he's being snarky. And then, but then at a point it's like, actually, I kind of love it. Like, okay. Do we think this is enough for the front? I think this is good enough. Because I want to maybe add the music notes inside and the little cats. Because kitten. Like, I obviously have to... That's what I was getting to. Is I have to add some of the cats for kitten. Right? I feel like this is good. I feel like this is very pretty. And very Sylus. I don't think he would want it over the top. I feel like a very sleek, nice... deco is good for him. And I think this is very pretty. Do we have any black bows? Do we have such a thing? I don't know if we do. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna say probably not, which sucks because I would love to put a bow right there, like a red one or like a black one. I don't think I do. I got these out because I like these little bat thingies, but I don't know if I'm even going to use that. Should I put that little heart there? No, I don't like that. Maybe right there. Yeah, that's kind of pretty. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything that I could put there, to be honest. Why did I get these little tomatoes out? I just picked red stuff that I saw, and I'm like, okay, we'll just use that. It'd be cute if I had like a little Hello Kitty bow, like a red one there. But I don't think there's one on this little sheet. No. Dang. Well, that's okay. We're just going to leave it as is. I don't want to overdo it. This is very cute. So now we're going to deco the inside. And look at my little Sylus keychain. I forgot to show my Xavier one for the last one, but it's fine. So I'm going to add these two polkas in here. So I'm thinking maybe we do, because this is what I did for Xavier's. We put one here and then put one here. But should I switch these? I feel like that would look better, right? Maybe like that. Very cute. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Maybe I zoom in just a bit so you guys can see that. Maybe. Okay. Anyway, what was I getting to? I have lost my train of thought. Why do I do this to myself? Okay. Letters. So, should I... Okay. Here's the thing. Should I put kitten here? Because for Xavier's, I put Starlight because he calls us that. Should I put kitten? He also calls us Sweetie, but I feel like kitten is more Sylus coded. Maybe we do kitten. That is diabolical. Okay, we're gonna do kitten in these letters. And then we can put the little cats around it. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, we're gonna do kitten. This is crazy. Why am I doing it? But yeah, I'm gonna add some photos of my MC with Sylus. Let me just say, I love Sylus. I think he's so cute. I really do. And I think if he was a man in real life, he would be so sought after. Like, if he was in the public eye, he would be so sought after. But I feel like if he was like a normal person, like if he wasn't like famous and he like, which he's rich too, so I feel like I don't know how he wouldn't be famous IRL, but I feel like if he, you know, was low-key about being rich, which I don't know how you're low-key about being rich, to be honest. If you live in a nice house, maybe you own multiple properties, I don't know. Anyway, but he's low-key rich, and he would be the best boyfriend, I think. He would be the best husband. He would be the best, like people, you would be like, oh, I'm marrying Sylus, and people would be like, oh, he's kind of scary, and you're like, no, you don't understand him like I do. And then once you get married and they see how he treats you, they would be like, oh, so he was like that, and you're like, yeah. And then they would be jealous. They'd be like, oh, well, yeah. And you're like, yeah. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, they're like, oh, so he's actually very sweet. And you're like, yeah, he actually is my Pookie Pie. All right, should we just use the kitten heads? I feel like that would be cute, right? Like, oh my God, wait, that's kind of cute. Or should we use the actual little cats? I feel like that's too big, right? Or could we put one here? We put one there, and then we put the head beside of the actual where it says kitten. That would be kind of funny. And then put the other one on the other side, maybe? Or is that too much kitten? No, I feel like that's good. That's good. That's so cute. Okay. Let's add a little bit of red and black to make this a little bit more, you know. And then also have these like little black bubbles we could add. Maybe we could like put one here. And then add like a smaller one. Do we even have a smaller one, to be honest? This one is a little bit smaller. But is that too... it's a little too dark for the one that I just put there. Maybe this one? I want to mess it up. I'm not going to put that one there. I'm just going to put that little... Okay. What else could we use? What else? Look at this. Wait, I do have black bows. Wait, hold on. We're going to the front. Oh my God, we do have black bows. Oh my God. My life. Wait, I just want the little one. Stop. That made this perfect. Wait, I need to center it, actually. Maybe that would make it actually perfect. Wait. You guys. Oh, that made it perfect. Oh my God, I'm so happy with that. Oh my God, I'm so happy with that. Okay, maybe we put like a drastic black bow on this. Make it a little crazy. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Like if we put that there. That looks kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. That looks adorable. All right, we're gonna keep that there. I need to get some things out of the way. We don't need any more letters. I also have these, but I feel like this is so tacky looking. Nothing screams Sylus. He does talk about wanting to be more like her sometimes, but I feel like that's too pinky. Nah, I'm not gonna put those. Those are too tacky. All right, let's add some flowers into this. I want to add some actual like rose flowers. Like this one is very pretty. We can add it like right here. Oh my God, don't move, please. We're gonna have to add something to stabilize this photo. Like, oh God, like right here. Let's see. We need some red down here, so we could do, like maybe one of these flowers. Like this. Ooh, or do we like that there? I don't know. Maybe like, maybe sticking out like that won't be too bad. I don't know. See, this is when I start freaking out. Okay, let's see. Maybe add one like here or here on this little thing, and then that be kind of it for the flowers, because I don't want too much. I don't want too much, you know, like right here. Also, another thing me and Shy have discussed is we believe Sylus is a little Southern belle himself. We really do. His mannerisms, the way he talks, like he's not like a Southern guy, but he's like he will, he's like a little, I don't know how I should put this. I could see him at a rodeo with the cowboy hat and go, howdy, ma'am. I really feel like he would do that. I really feel that in my bones. I really feel like Sylus would do something like that. And I would love to see Sylus in a cowboy hat. And I know I'm Southern because I'm from Tennessee, but I don't like Southern guys, like, at all, which is kind of not great because that's kind of my only options around this area. But it really makes me grossed out. Like, I hate to say it, but it does. And, oh wait, I forgot about these chains. We could add these somewhere. But it really, like, I don't know, it grosses me out just a little bit. I don't like guys that are Southern. Sorry if you're a Southern guy watching this. Probably not. But it's just not my cup of tea. I just... That's kind of cool. We're gonna do this, I think. But yeah, anyway, but if Sylus became a Southern guy, yes, absolutely I would. I would love that, actually. Then maybe I would be attracted to Southern guys, you know? Does that look cute like that? Or should I add this to, like, here? Like, maybe add it here, just cure this. Actually, I think I like this better. That was a good move on my part. Good job. Anyway, yeah, I feel like Sylus does have some Southern twang. You know? I feel like he's got it in his bones, and I love that. And I feel like Caleb also does, but Caleb's for another time. We're focusing on Sylus today. Oh my God, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. I gotta get it to where it actually is in the center. There we go. I'm loving this. Okay, add a few little more details here and there. Gonna add some of these butterflies that I have not used. Maybe put that there. See, I feel like it's becoming a little too much, and I don't want it to be a little too much, so maybe we add this here. No. Maybe add that there, actually. And then maybe some of these like little... I want this dragon eye kind of somewhere. That would be pretty. Oh gosh. Well, maybe... What if I replaced this? Oh my god. What if I replace this with this? Yeah. Okay. And then we'll add just a couple of these like little sparkles places. But yeah. And Sylus is so beefy. I don't even remember what I was just talking about. I have really bad like memory problems. I feel like I should go get checked out, but I'm scared to do that actually. But I feel like maybe this butterfly should be up there a little bit further. But Sylus is our little, I call him our big beef patty because that's what he is actually. And I love that. And I love him so much. And I want people to find him in a cute way because I feel like he is very cute. Oh, here's a little heart. Maybe we add that. Oh. See, I feel like it's becoming too much. I kind of don't like this here, but I feel like it needs some red there. Maybe like just right here, actually. I don't like it on the Polaroid. We'll just add that there. And then maybe put like a little heart there. And I want to add, maybe take this off and put it near the kitten. Because I wanted to add that there and maybe take this one off here. And maybe add that there. Or maybe there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, do we think that's enough? Should I add like a couple more music notes? Because I feel like that's like a necessary part of him. Like he has to have some music notes because he is so tone deaf. But I love him. And it's very cute. Him and MC have like this like song. Because he plays the orca. I believe that's what it's called. And he has a song for the MC. And it's very sweet, even though I don't like the sound of it. But that's just my opinion. But Sylus is such a sweetheart. I really think he's so sweet. And, like, I'll add a couple clips of him being really sweet, and you'll kind of see what I mean.
If you were also an art piece, then whoever created you must have loved you dearly. How else could every expression of yours be so enchanting?
Like, and the Sylus girlies and editing, you guys eat. You eat with the editing. Like, girls, I love you. I love the Sylus girlies. And some of the Sylus girlies are some of the sweetest people. I also wanted to add this sticker. That's why I had this sheet, because it has a little cat on it. Maybe we could add that like right here. That's kind of cute. That's a little kitten on it. Okay, I think this is perfect, actually. I think this is like very perfect for Sylus. And I am obsessed with it. It looks so cute. Okay. I'm sorry if you haven't seen the top of that for a hot minute, but okay. All right, we're gonna put the rest of these stickers to the side. And we are going to get our photo cards ready. So we have got to figure out how we're gonna separate these, because for Xavier's I did like lore, boyfriend vibes, like kind of hot spicy vibes, and then also like random. But I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of boyfriend vibe Sylus cards, so we'll just see how it goes, because Sylus is very I don't know, like this is not boyfriend vibes. So okay, let's see here. Okay, this is giving hot Sylus, so we're gonna put hot Sylus there. This one, I kind of want all these like blue background ones together, because those are like cards in the game. These are sexy Sylus. Oh my god, wait, this is boyfriend Sylus. Look how cute. Oh, hot Sylus, hot Sylus, hot Sylus, hot Sylus. This one is giving Anakinus leader. We'll make this like the random pile. This one's boyfriend Sylus. This one is injured Sylus, and I'm attracted to it. That is kind of not good. I don't know. Random. We'll put it random for now. This one is like, this is like a Lunar New Year thing, you know? Maybe boyfriend Sylus? Okay. Hot Sylus. Jim, hot Sylus, hot Sylus. Boyfriend Sylus. This is my favorite Sylus 5 card. It's called Night Plumes. And he watches like a little dove for us for like a week, and then we release it together, and then there's fireworks, and he's all cute, and he draws us as like a little cat in the snow, and I'm like, I want to eat your face. You're so cute. And I just love him. I love him so much. He's such a cutie pie. Okay, and then we have hot Sylus again. Giving business Sylus again. This is the orca that he plays. And this is like one of the cards where he plays us a song. So I'm going to put him with boyfriend Sylus. This one he's giving Anakinus leader. So I'm going to put this here. This one I'm going to put with lore. Maybe these will go with lore. We'll put like a lore vibe. These are all... This is kind of lore-ish. We're going to do hot Sylus for these. This is actually one of his myth cards, so we're going to put this with lore. That one, hot Sylus. This one, the one he's singing, we're going to put with boyfriend. This one, hot Sylus. OMG. We're going to put boyfriend Sylus for this one. Lore. He's so pretty in this one. Boyfriend. Oh, he's so cute. Boyfriend. This is crazy. We're gonna put lore for this because MC does actually shoot him. We're not gonna get into that. Oh my god, these are hot Sylus. This one and this one are this. Hot Sylus. This one we're gonna put with lore. That one's boyfriend. This one, which one should we put this with? Lore, maybe? Okay, these are both hot. This is hot, 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 hot. Or should we put this with lore? Because he has his little dragon eyes out. His eyes glow. That's another thing. Him and the MC are the only two that have an ether core energy in them. She has it in her heart. He has it in his right eye. So he says we're like from the same source, or we're like, you know, we're like connected in a way. And they are, because she cursed him to love her forever, and they like physically link together, and it annoys the MC, but she's the one that made it that way. She just doesn't remember. So it's like queen, which it's not her fault, she doesn't remember. But oh my god, do we put this with boyfriend or hot? I feel like this gives boyfriend, even though he is hot in it. This one's boyfriend. Hot. Okay, hot, 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 hot. All hot. This is hot, but it's kind of giving leader. We're gonna put that there. Boyfriend. Oh my gosh. He is so freaking fine. Okay. Where am I supposed to put these two? I'm gonna put them here because I don't know. Hot, hot. This one's giving boyfriend vibe. This is hot. Lore. Soft boyfriend. Boyfriend. Lore. Do we put this with lore? This is him when we're studying. Like, there's the feature on the app where you can study with them or like work on things. And for 5 minutes, he is cleaning this, or should I say cleaning this pew, because I don't know YouTube's guidelines. He's cleaning this pew. So, lore, I'm gonna put. This is so cute. Whoa. That's giving boyfriend. Okay. We're gonna put one with hot because I know there's a hot one here. Okay, lore. These are all attractive. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lore. This one, I could put with lore as well. Oh my god, this one is so good. Wow, actually, these are hot. We're gonna put this one with lore. Hot. There's a lot of hot sylus guys going around. We're gonna put this one here. God. Okay. Wow. Lord. Okay. We've got our areas. We're going to do boyfriend sylus first. Then we'll do hot sylus. Or should we do boyfriend, lore, hot sylus, and then random. We'll do that. So boyfriend. Okay. These are all our boyfriend ones. I need to get pages because I don't have any right now in this binder. So let me get some. Okay. We're going to put some pages in here. We're going to need more than this, but for now, we're going to just do this. Okay. And then I need to get my sleeves, which are basically sleeves that I don't really care about. These are like, the sleeves that come with my top loaders when I buy them. So like they're very flimsy. So we're just going to put sylus in these. Sorry, sylus. Okay, these are all the boyfriend ones. So let's get some. Let's get a really pretty first page. Like this is very pretty. And then where, yeah, like this. Like how pretty is that first page? Or should I take this one out, put this one over here, and maybe put this one there? Or put this one here? Yeah, I think this is the move for the first page. Oh my gosh. He looks so good. And handsome and fine. And rich. So yeah, sylus is rich, and he also loves to sing. Oh, Luke and Kieran and Mephisto. Why have I not talked about Luke and Kieran and Mephisto? Oh my god. So Mephisto is his little crow. It's like a mechanical crow. It can like do all this Siri type of stuff. And he checks on MC for sylus. Like, he goes around and flies around and follows MC. So yeah, Sylus is low-key a bit of a stalker, but he does it to protect her and just to check up on her, and doesn't, you know, Miffy, I call Mephisto Miffy as well. So Miffy doesn't want to, Sylus doesn't want to freak her out by following her himself, so he sends Miffy. And, you know, just to watch over her. And this is how we know that Sylus is aware of the other love interest, because there is a scene where Xavier and the MC are talking, and then it pans over to Miffy and he's watching them, and it's like, whoa. So Sylus knows of Xavier, which is crazy. And yeah, so that's wild. Should I put that one there maybe? Yeah. So that's interesting, and I really want at some point in the game the love interest to interact. I know that that's like a controversial thing for a lot of people, and some people may not like that, but I want it to happen. Like, I need it to happen. Like, I want, like, they're all aware of each other. Like, Caleb knows Zane, Zane knows Caleb, Raphael knows of Sylus, Sylus knows of Xavier. I think Caleb also is aware of Sylus, so it's like who doesn't know of Sylus? Because Sylus is like really well known, and he's like wanted. So that's very interesting to me. So yeah, I love it a lot. This lore. And then also, we'll talk about Luke and Kieran. Luke and Kieran! Okay, Luke and Kieran are twins, and I think they're like 18. I could be wrong about their age. I don't know for sure. But they are so cutie tootie. They work for Sylus, but they used to be hired to kill Sylus, and then they failed miserably multiple times. But they love Sylus now, and they call him boss, and Sylus took them in. They were experiments from ever before as well. So, oh god, what am I going to put here? Put this one maybe, and some of these are repeats, so... Ooh. Yeah, we'll do this. But, yeah, so they were ever experiments, and I guess Sylus maybe took pity on them or felt bad for them because Ever sent them to try to kill Sylus, and they failed. So Sylus was basically like, hey, like, if you want me to take you in, like, I guess I will. So Sylus took them in, and now they work for him, and he loves them. Like, those are his boys, his left and right hand men, bruh. And I love that. That just, again, shows Sylus's character. Like, he's very sweet, and, like, he doesn't want these little teenage boys to be experimented on. He's like, nah, like, that's fricked up, bruh. So, like, I just love, and I love Luke and Kieran. They're so funny. And they tease him all the time. And I love the cosplays with Luke and Kieran. To be honest, my favorite cosplays of this game are Luke and Kieran cosplayers. They crack me up, and I love it. And I love the banter between Luke, Kieran, and Sylus. It's so funny. So I just love them a lot. Okay, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna put this one here, and then maybe put these two together because they vibe. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, Sylus is such a cutie pie, and I'm trying to think of like some things. Like his secret times are wild. Let's just say that. I just got this new one called, oh my god, I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I just got that new one, and I listened to it, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah. I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, Sylus, oh, whoa. Listen, there's some really cute and sweet secret times. Like, they did, like, one where you're, like, on your period and they take care of you, which may be cringe to some people, but I thought it was really sweet. And then there's some that it's like, are we really doing what we're saying we're doing, or are we doing something else? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, buddy. Okay. All right, these are the last of the boyfriendy cards. So I'm gonna do maybe this, and then we gotta put the lore ones next. Sure, let me see if there's any like repeat lore ones that we can maybe put. Yeah, we'll put this one here. But anyway, what more can I talk about Sylus? Like, I feel like I've covered a lot of stuff with him. He is a night owl, which, yes, because he's nocturnal. I am also nocturnal because I work night shift. So I feel like we would vibe, you know what I mean? Like, me and Sylus would be up all night, you know what I mean? And not in like a we be all night, you know, not like that. I mean, maybe, but not, you know, that's not my first thought. Even though it kind of sounds like it was, but it's not. Anyway, yeah, so me and Sylus would vibe because we would, like, you know, be up together at night. And he also masks his job as like a fruit stand seller. But and I'm like, Sylus, what? Huh? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? What's going on here? Oh wow, we're gonna put that one there, and we're gonna do maybe. What would go good with this one? I'm leaning toward maybe this one, actually. The pew pew one. Okay, we're gonna do this. Maybe like this. Oh my god. Okay. This one is wild. But yeah, like, as you can see in these photos, he's very, like, he looks very intimidating. But I don't feel like I would find Sylus intimidating. Like, IRL, if he captured me, I'd be like, you know what? I don't need to go back. I don't need to go back home. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. I vibe here. I vibe, and it's gonna be fine. And I know he's gonna take care of me. It's giving, Stockholm Syndrome, honestly. Stockholm Syndrome by One Direction is Sylus's song. What? Let's talk about it. Imagine I had a podcast and we just talk about Sylus and Stockholm Syndrome by One Direction the whole time. That would be wild. But anyway, let's do some of these. The one where he's like wanting to kill us. Look, there's like a punch type of vibe going on. He doesn't want to kill us. I should preface that. Yeah, that's not what... We're going to do those together. Okay, so let's do actually this. Because this is the same image, just zoomed out a little. So, yeah. What more can I talk about with Sylus? Like, I'm trying to think of things because I don't want this video to be boring and me just, like, not... I should have planned this out ahead of time before I started decoing and putting these things together. Because I don't want to be awkward and run out of things to say, you know? But I think I'm on level, what level am I on with Sylus? I feel like 70 now. And he's my least leveled person because Caleb surpassed him. I'm so sorry, Sylus, that he's my least leveled person. I just feel like it's easier to, I guess, upgrade the other love interests. And I feel like I don't upgrade Sylus's cards enough. I don't know why, because I love playing with Sylus and I love like his things. I don't know why it's like that, you know? I don't know. I need to figure out how to get him up there a little bit more because I don't want him to feel neglected. Which is stupid because he obviously does not care because he's fictional, but you know. I feel bad. But anyway. Oh, I can talk about his desk. So I can put a picture of what his desk looks like. It's very cute. I just switched the wallpaper. I used to have the wallpaper green, but they just gave us some new wallpaper, and I feel like that one fits Sylus more. I also have a cute little plushie of Miffy. Well, it's like Sylus's plushie, but like it's supposed to, I feel like, look like Miffy. And I have it. Look how cute. I feel like something for each of the guys. Not necessarily plushies, but I have a plushie for Xavier and for this Miffy Sylus. And then I have this little thing for Zane. Not to bring Zane into the picture right now because he's for another time. We'll talk about Zane when it's his turn. What do I have for Raphael? I have like a top loader for Raphael too, I think. But yeah. And Caleb, I want to get some Apple like things for Caleb because oh my god. Caleb, my video for Caleb is gonna be wild, but I had to get some photo cards for Caleb because when I bought these for this video, there was no Caleb cards because he was so new. So, but now I think there are some. So I'm going to have to get on that immediately, actually. Oh. Do I want to do that one or do I want to do this one? Maybe those. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find some Caleb merch. I did buy me a Caleb plushie with his little Colonel outfit. I'm so excited. It's a 60-day pre-order though, so I have to wait 2 months to get it. But you know what? I will wait. This man waited for me his whole entire childhood and some of his adult life. I can wait 2 months for him, okay? So, yeah. But back to Sylus. Sylus, his power is, his evil, I guess I should say, is energy manipulation, which I don't really truly understand that much. It kind of reminds me of Caleb's evil, which is gravity, but it's like he can heal himself as well. Like Sylus can heal himself. And like I said, energy manipulation, I just don't really get it. Like he's very powerful with like his hands. I don't know. Okay, should we save Hot Sylus actually for last and put in some of these random cards to like kind of flow in with because these are all the Hot Sylus cards, so maybe just add some of these that are kind of like giving off the same vibes. I want to keep these together. These are going to be on a page together, so those can be on a page together. Maybe this one and this page kind of looks random, but whatever. We're gonna go with it. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, his evil. I don't particularly get it. But I do also kind of get it, you know? It's like he just does everything with his fists. He don't need a weapon. Him and Zane are the only two that don't use weapons, which is hot. But yeah. And that's why I'm tied between Sylus and Zane. Guys, vote in the comments who should be my third main, Zane or Sylus. Zane is kind of at a disadvantage because we're not doing stuff for him right now, but I don't know, like, they're both so incredibly sweet. Even though sometimes Zane, like, whenever we first played with Zane, I feel like he hated our guts, low-key, but we know that he doesn't. So it's like, okay, well, okay, maybe we do this. Yeah, sure, why not? But Zane was also a childhood friend, and that's like my favorite trope is childhood friends to lovers, which is why I love Caleb so much, and I love Zane so much as well, because friends to lovers is like one of my favorite tropes. That, and also like fake dating. I love the fake dating trope, which is kind of, you know, whatever, but I love it. Tropes that I don't like, I'm not a big fan of enemies to lovers, but there are some good ones, you know what I mean? Like, especially like right now I'm watching Nemesis Love or something like that. I don't know, My Dearest Nemesis, I think that's what it's called, with my sister, and that's kind of enemies to lovers, but they kind of don't know they're enemies at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, so I kind of like that aspect of it because they don't know that they are enemies, but they are. Okay, I had to get more pages for Sylus, so. But yeah, it's like, that's not my favorite trope, and what else is not my favorite, to be honest? I don't like exes that get back together. That's why I hated, what's that one show called? Oh God, what is it called? It's like something Summer. I'll like post a picture of it. Our Beloved Summer. I think that might be what it's called. I hated that. I hated that drama. I didn't even finish it. I hated it so much. Yeah, I hated that so bad. I just, disliked very much. I don't know, not my favorite. So yeah, pretty much like exes or enemies to lovers, anything that starts off negative, it's like, how is that gonna progress into something positive, you know? Because you hated them at one point, and now you're like, oh, I love them. Do you really? It just doesn't give me the reassurance that I need, you know? But yeah, that's just my take on tropes. But yeah, the fake dating is something that I really like, and I love anything with like banter, like the strong woman, what's her name? I don't know, strong woman something. I love that drama because the banter between them is so funny. They were kind of low-key enemies to lover, but not really. Like, he was so, like, I don't know. But, okay, now we are moving into the Hot Sylus card, so we need to add one to this page. Oh my god, there's so many good ones. Maybe put this one there because it kind of adds the same vibe. Okay, we're just gonna do that. So yeah, least favorite and favorite tropes. Also, I really like roommates, like the roommates to lovers or like neighbors, like boy next door type vibe. I love that kind of trope as well. That's why I really like Love Next Door. I really like that drama. But they were also kind of childhood friends to lovers as well. So you see what I mean? So, but Sylus is low-key kind of enemies to lovers, but he doesn't see her as an enemy like she sees him at first. So he's like, there's my beloved, and she hates me, and so he's like heartbroken, low-key. He comes off a little harsh at first, But then he's like, he understands that she doesn't remember, and then he's like, oh no, like, oh my god, you know? Wait, we're gonna start with these. Oh my god. These are so good. Oh my gosh, we're gonna do that. But yeah, so he's a little heartbroken little guy, and I feel so bad for him. But then I feel like his mindset changes, and he's like, okay, well, she doesn't remember me, and there's nothing I can change about that. So I'm gonna make her, I'm gonna like try my best to get her to fall back in love with me, you know? Because like, she cursed him. That's not fair. Like, he can't help but love her. So he's like, well, I'm gonna do my best to have her fall in love with me. But now he has 4 competitions, and then eventually 5. Which I feel like the 5th love interest is going to be a enemies to lovers vibe, because I feel like it's going to be a character from Ever, which Ever is the like bad lab that experimented on MC and Caleb as kids. So it's like, that's going to be like enemies to lovers trope, probably. We're going to do shirtless Sylus now. God, why do people make these cards? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's not discuss this one because I'm uncomfortable kind of with that card. But we're just gonna pretend that it's not there. But we're gonna put it in the binder because I'm not gonna reject it either. But yeah, that's kind of like my take on the whole 6 love interest is I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Like, ugh, I don't know. I feel like if it is enemies to lovers, it's gonna be a true, like, they hate each other. Not like a one-sided hate where MC hates him. I feel like he's gonna also hate her. And then they're gonna love each other eventually. But the banter could be good. But also, I don't know if I vibe with that. I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Especially if Caleb is putting all his effort into sacrificing a lot of himself to protect her. And then she's just gonna go off lollygag with this evil guy. I don't like that. And same with Sylus. He's like protecting her and from like a distance though. And he's like kind of respectful about it. Caleb is just a little, I don't feel like he understands, you know. Okay, well this is a perfect 4-page. We're just going to put those 4 together. I don't think Caleb really understands that he can protect her while also giving her a little bit of a free will, you know? And, wow, these cards are wild. I'm sorry. If you clicked on this video, this is probably not what you signed up for. But it's also Sylus, so anyway. But, poor Caleb, sweetheart, he needs to figure out how to not be so possessive. I mean, I don't hate that side of him either. That's kind of probably toxic of me, but I also feel like there's a better way to do things, Caleb, and, you know, protect her while also being with her, but also she can do things herself. Like, she's not stupid, and she can very much protect herself to a degree. Like, if it becomes out of control, then jump in. You know that there's you probably have surveillance cameras set up everywhere. So, yeah. Oh, maybe we do the gym Sylus ones now. If there's any gym ones here. So, we don't have a 4th gym one. Are you joking? Okay. Let's see what could go good with the gym ones. Maybe that one? Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay. So, yeah. Well, where am I going with this conversation? So yeah, we're gonna not talk about Caleb anymore because when I do my Caleb binder, I will have a lot to unpack. But yeah, Silas's Myths. I really want them to do a rerun of Silas's Myth soon. But his birthday is about to be here. Yay! April 18th, I believe. So I'm very excited for his birthday. He will have a birthday banner, a birthday card. It'll be his first birthday card because he didn't get one last year because he was announced in July. So he didn't have a birthday to celebrate last year. So I'm very excited for his first birthday card. And I'm sure it's going to be adorable. I don't know because with Raphael's birthday, they did a rerun of his birthday card from last year. So I wonder for this birthday if they're going to rerun one of maybe his limited solo banners. That would be so fun. And exciting. And I would love that, actually. I want to separate these like lighter colored cards with these darker colored ones. That way we can kind of make some pages cohesive. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do these first actually because there's less. So maybe this, because he's wearing these sexy glasses in all of these, and I love those glasses on him. Maybe these would go good together. Yes, Silas. But I would really love to have No Defense Zone be reran, or is it, I think it's called Radiant Brilliance or something like that. It's him as like boxing, but I feel like they're more likely to rerun No Defense Zone because we have him chained up or like cuffed up or something, and we're like playing around with him. So I feel like the Silas girlies would want that one more, which I get. But the Radiant one where he's the boxer, or he wins the like boxing thing, is so cute. And it's so adorable. And I love soft Silas. But I get it. I get it. You Silas girlies, you little rascals, you probably want the No Defense Zone, which I also want it. But I feel like I would like the other one more. Especially for a birthday card, that's so adorable. But I don't know. They may not even rerun it, which is crazy in my opinion. We're going to leave this one out because... oh. But if they do rerun a card, that will probably be the card they rerun, to be honest. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens for Silas's birthday. We have to get through Caleb's myth first, so they're going to do the Caleb myth first. I forget what day that ends, but it'll end probably around Silas's birthday, because I think it's for 2 weeks, and it was just announced on the 28th. So yeah, it'll be time for Silas's birthday banner next. And I need to grind for some diamonds because I'm saving my diamonds for the Quint banner. So Silas's birthday banner, we'll have to see what we're gonna do here. Cause I don't want to skip Silas's birthday banner, but I'm like, maybe, just maybe, next year they'll rerun it, and then I could get both of them at the same time next year. But it's harder to get, I feel like, the rerun cards. I don't know, you guys. What should I do? I'm so, like, indecisive about things like that. And I'm like, because I have a fear of missing out with this game. Because I'm like, I don't want to miss out on any of these cards. To be honest, I like them all. I would want every card from every guy. Like, that's just me. So, I don't know. I'm just... Are we going to run out of sleeves? Holy crap. I have a lot more Silas cards than I did Xavier. Which is... I don't know how. But I feel like I have the most cards for Silas. But... yeah, I don't know if I want to skip his birthday banner. But I really want his birthday card. I have a fear of missing out, because what if I And plus I don't have a lot of Sylus's card. Well, I do, but I don't have like, I feel like I kind of not neglect Sylus, but like I feel like I don't particularly go to like level up his cards as much because he's not like my my favorite, you know, which is so sad. I feel sad just saying that because he is like one of my favorites though, but he isn't like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, and I don't want to be sad. If Sylus heard me right now, he'd probably be like, girl, why are you stressing out? He'd be like, girl, I do not care. But it's true though. Like, I kind of feel bad that I'm kind of like low-key neglecting Sylus, but also he's fictional, so he doesn't care. He's not real. He has no feelings. But also I feel bad, you know? I don't know. But Sylus is very loved by many people. So I know I could enjoy the birthday banner without feeling bad not getting his birthday banner card, but I want it though. I want his birthday banner card, but it's like, do I waste my diamonds on getting it when I could get a Quint banner? And for the Quint banners, I want all of the Quint cards, and that is a job. That's like that's scary. And I am just now working back up to 3,000 diamonds because I wasted a lot of them on Caleb's myth. I don't want to say wasted because I wanted his myth so bad, but it's like, dang, now freaking what? Now what am I going to do? So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure it out as we go. But yeah, so for Sylus, really want a rerun of his myth because I will get that. Like, his myth is one of the most interesting ones to me. Now that I've played Caleb's, I think Caleb's myth is my favorite, but I feel like Sylus's would be my second favorite. I just unlocked all of Xavier's like one myth, not the Lumiere one, but the other one, and it made me really sad, the ending. It made me more sad for MC than Xavier because he kind of did what he did on his own accord. Like, he was not forced to do anything. He made his own decisions. And I get why he made his own decisions, but it really made me sad for that MC in that, like, realm. And it kind of made me mad. Like, I don't know, but I love Xavier, and I get why he did what he did. Oh my god, these bunnies. We're gonna have to do the bunny ear page here. Oh my god. So I get it, but also my poor MC, she was left by herself in Philos. It's just made me so sad, you know? Sorry, that's kind of a spoiler. I should have probably said that, but again, let's not talk about Xavier. He had his video, and that's for like another, like, if you want like a lore video or something. But Sylus's myth is, and it's so just beautiful, and he looks so good in that dragon. Like, oh my god. How many more pages do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2-ish. Thinking maybe now I should have double-sided these. This binder is already freaking overflowing. But okay, I've got 2 more pages we'll put in here. So these two have the like little cat thing. So we'll make a 4-page, and then these two will be on a page together. But what was I saying? Yeah, I think Sylus's myth is probably my favorite, if not second favorite. Because Caleb's myth, bro, it was like freaking Romeo and Juliet. Like, that was heartbreaking, truly. So, It makes me so sad. Me and Jaylene FaceTimed and played it together, and I had to move my camera away because I didn't want her to see my crocodile tears. It was so sad. Like, I literally was like heartbroken, bruh. I love that man so much. And I love Sylus so much. I feel like I'll cry during Sylus's too. And I haven't watched it because I don't want it to be spoiled if I get the card, you know? Like, but I did get Raphael's myth because they reran Raphael's myth because Raphael is freaking Enfold's Pookie Pie. But I did get his myth, both of his cards, so I'm currently trying to unlock those because I want to unlock all of it before I go through it because I don't like it being like, you know, chip choppy. I guess that's what I should say. I don't want to like go through one part and then have to wait to unlock the other and then forget what happens. I'm gonna put 2 of these in here. So so yeah, I actually have all of Raphael's myth cards except for one of the Abyssal Walker ones. So I just need to get that other one from the regular wish pool thing at some point. But okay, so we're gonna do a little flip through. Oh my god, this is so cute. I love it. Okay, so here's the front of my Sylus binder. I feel like this is all crooked, but you know what? I'm not gonna fix it all. It's just gonna be the way that it is. Okay, Sylus binder. Here's the inside. I love it. I love it so much. Here's his little keychain. And then we're going to go through. So here are the cards all put together. So adorable. I love these cards. And I love Sylus. Our little cute beefy cake. I love him. I adore him. And his voice actor is Chef's Kiss. I love his voice actor. I just want to give him a hug and say thank you for your service. Oh, these are such good cards. These are really good cards. I love this binder, actually. Dang, but may have to double side these if I ever get more Sylus cards. That's wild. Crazy. These are so good. Wow. And very much Sylus. I love Sylus. So, I don't know who I'm going to do next. I'm going to have to look. Raphael or Zane possibly next. But yeah, I wanted to do Sylus next because I feel like his birthday's coming up and we should talk about Sylus. So, yeah. So that's his binder. I hope you enjoyed it. And, yeah. Let me know if you have any Sylus questions related to him. I feel like I didn't do him justice in this video. I'm sorry, Sylus. I couldn't think of anything else to talk about. But, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you're enjoying this little lads binder deco series. Like I said, I will have either Raphael or Zane next. You will see. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and play Love in Deep Space if you are interested. It doesn't hurt to start playing, and it's super duper fun, especially the main story stuff and the lore. I think everyone could find something they like in it. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys, bye.
You. Do you know what you look like right now? What a smug expression.